Everybody knows because of my heritage, I love Jamaican jerk chicken and street food. You guys been asking for this. The Yardbird, baby. It's your boy Chef Daniel Hammond, Smoking Soul Barbecue Chicago. I got whole chickens here. All right, so what we about to do, I'm about to teach you how to prep this chicken, how to season it right to get it prepared for the grill. And I'm gonna show you guys how to take this chicken and cut it in half, all right? So first off, you wanna go down the middle, right down the middle where the breastbone is. You're gonna do a slight cut, a slight slit to know exactly where you're going here. And then, if you got a good breaking knife, you should hear that snap right there, okay? That's gonna break it in half. Now, you can be creative, do it any way you want. I normally take my knife, turn it upside down, face it towards the ceiling, and I pull up. That cuts it right in half, gives you a nice clean cut. I try to eliminate all of the unnecessary bones that are inside the chicken. What I'll probably do is take this down here, take one side, I'm gonna go down the side of the spinal cord, across through the ribs, and I'm gonna cut through. We're gonna cut that piece, that first half off, like so. Don't worry, it's okay. You gotta put a little elbow grease into it, but it'll come out. All right. Then you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Grab the spinal cord. You're gonna cut through with a good breaking knife or a deboning knife or a boning knife. You should be able to cut right through it. And all you have left is your thigh, and then you got your two chicken halves. Okay. You want majority meat on your chicken. You don't want to have a lot of bones or have to pull out a lot of bones out of your mouth. It's absolutely annoying. So go ahead and take your finger, rip through that, pull those rib bones out. Even if you gotta pull them out piece by piece. There's nothing pretty about prepping chicken, okay? You got your breast, you got your legs, you got your thigh, you got your wing. So, what's next, right? You ask. You're gonna take your fingers and just kind of get up under that skin, loosen up the tissue and or the silver skin in there so you can have an opening, okay? You're gonna do that for both pieces. You're gonna flip each piece over. Let's flip them over. You wanna start the underbelly first and then flip it over because you don't wanna have to season one part and then when you turn the other part over, all the seasoning is gone, right? Now, let me give you a little hint, little tip. Herbs are the key, just because chicken does great with herbs. All right, now, get your hands dirty. Put that in real good there. You should see the coloration of your chicken start to change already because all of that you just put in there is starting to penetrate immediately. Okay. So once you're done seasoning that side, we're gonna flip it over. None of this is rocket science, people, I promise. And then repeat it. Don't need any more balsamic vinegar because you're already flipped over and everything is all on the other side. And back to the sprinkle. Now remember, this time when you sprinkle, make sure you open up that piece of skin that I told you to open up and sprinkle a little seasoning underneath that. That can almost work as a brine if you're marinating, and I promise you it's gonna come out amazing. The last thing you want, especially when you get to that breast, is to have no flavor on the inside, okay? You got a beautifully seasoned chicken, and not just any beautifully seasoned chicken, but made for barbecue, okay? I'm gonna see you on the cook. Peace. Okay, so it's July 4th, and we gotta put this chicken on the grill. So we got the Yardbird going on the grill for July 4th. Y'all check it out. So I wrapped it up in a Ziploc bag, put it in the fridge, let that marinate for a bit, give it some good work, okay? So now we're gonna place it on the hot grill. We're gonna get that on there just like that. Now, you're gonna place it skin side up. Notice I got 2 drip pans down there at the bottom, just like last time, just like with the ribs and the rib tips. So the drip pans definitely are good for keeping the flavor and the juices inside the chicken. Remember the difference between barbecue and grilling, guys, okay? Grilled chicken. Grilled is when you're putting it directly over the fire. Barbecue is when you're using the indirect heat for smoke. Now, here's a little key note. That breast is gonna cook faster than the rest of the chicken. So watch your heat levels and how long you cook it, because you can dry out the breast, but the rest of the chicken might be fine. But you gotta be very careful. I'm gonna add a couple of chunks of cherry wood to the fire. I've been burning a really good hot fire since I started it cooking. So we're gonna let those sit, let those catch fire. That's also gonna increase the heat. So I think it's been about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Let's open it back up, see where we at. Absolutely amazing. We'll give it a little spritz. Gonna keep that nice and keep that sheen going on there. So what we're gonna do is, just like they do on the Jamaican pits, now we're gonna stack them up like that. A little bit more longer, and they'll be coming off. So, here is the moment of truth. I got my handy dandy cleaver right here. Shout out to Downstrong for the Gladiator Series cleaver that I got from. This is dope. All right, we're gonna put it to work, okay? So, Jamaican street food style. We're gonna place this one right here on that. I'm gonna show you how you're gonna cut it. You can start from here, breaking the leg off. Simple, right through. There it is. If you want to go through that thigh, right there, move that to the side. Look how juicy that is already. It's already taking juice out. All right. So now you're gonna go across the breast. You can just box it up. And that's your chicken, baby. The yard bird. There's some big things in store for Smoky Soul Barbecue Chicago. It's big things in store for the YouTube channel. I want you guys to really stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe to the videos, and it's gonna be great, okay? I promise. Smoky Soul Barbecue Chicago, baby. I'm Daniel Hammond, and I am out of here. Peace. Fresh off the grill.